Show them the logo. Okay, so this is Grilling with the Good Dogs. Like I said earlier, trying to make 3 videos in one day. This video is going to concentrate on the Sandhill Crane, but we also got some kind of fancy breakfast yogurt that my sister makes, so I wanted to try my hand at that. And we got some lactation cookies that the Red Dragon is asking me to make. Should be interesting. I know they say lactation cookies, but I plan on having them. They're perfectly safe for guys, especially very masculine, handsome guys like myself, can eat. So let's concentrate on the Sandhill Crane for now. What do we need? We're going to be smoking it. We need some bacon. And I'm going to put some Montreal steak seasoning on it because, again, Sandhill Crane is a lot closer, and Goose are a lot closer to, like, beef than they are to other birds. So let's stick with the actual steak seasoning for this one. I'm going to wrap the whole thing in foil, kind of like we did with the turkey, kind of like what we did with the goose. I think it'll work great for this, so let me get that set up and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, so for the first thing, I covered the whole thing in this Montreal steak seasoning from McCormick's, the best. I know a lot of people don't save the entire bird when they go bird hunting. They just take out the breasts. I'm not here to judge. To me, that's wasteful, so I want to use the whole bird. Of course, the breasts are going to be the prize winners, but you can use the legs, the thighs, and everything. Chop that up. I like to put it in like omelets with some spinach and some shallots. It tastes fantastic, so I'm smoking the whole bird. Now that we got that on there, we're going to cover the whole thing in bacon, and then we're going to season it again with the grill mates. With this one, we're going to act just like it's, say, a brisket or pulled pork. We're going to bring it all the way up to 205, and then we're going to hold it in like an ice chest, let it break down good. So get ready for that. I'm going to cover it in bacon. This is Grilling with the Good Dogs. Lots of fun stuff going on today. Can't wait to show you. Right, so now we got the bacon, more Montreal steak seasoning on it. And you might be asking, why are you wrapping it in bacon? Other than the fact that you're wrapping it in bacon, which is awesome. There's no skin on that bird, okay? So it could dry out very quickly. The bacon helps it stay good and moist. You're not going to regret putting it on there. Cork, are you serious? All right, so now I'm going to put a piece of foil on top of it, wrap it up nice and tight, wrap everything else around it. But when I put it on the grill, I'm going to want the breast and legs down, so all of the bacon drippings kind of pool there. Help it. If they pool on the back, I mean, you're not getting much meat off the back. There's no point in that. So try and do that. I'll wrap it up. I'm going to put the probes in the breast right there, maybe one in the thigh. And yeah, you'll see what it looks like. And we'll get back to these other recipes here in a minute on Grilling with the Good. So there's kind of the final product before it goes on the grill. Again, got it slathered in McCormick's Grill Mates Montreal steak seasoning. That's the logo. A little bit of bacon left over, so I'm going to get the vacuum sealer out. Save that for another day. Got the probes, like I said, breast here, breast on the other side, and then probably in one of these thighs. I'm going to be throwing some salmon on the smoker with this, so I need to get that ready. We'll move back on over to the breakfast yogurt video here in a second. Like I said, today we're making 3 different videos, so we're going to move on to that. Get that thing probably done. That's going to have to sit overnight. And then we'll move on to these lactation cookies, which, again, safe to eat for everybody. Hopefully they work good for more lactation. We'll see what happens, but this brewer's yeast is the key ingredient for that. Let's get back to the bird, though. Get the pit boss ready to receive that, and get the salmon ready to go on with it. Grilling with... All right, so the bird's on the grill. Got me a little chunk of salmon, too. Let me slather that down. Y'all have seen this before. It's just that good maple glaze. God, I love that. It's the best recipe. And I haven't done any smoked salmon in at least 2 or 3 months, so you get back in the swing. I used to do this every weekend. Get some salmon ready. All right. Like I said, okay, so 1 through 3 is on the bird, 6 is on the salmon. The salmon needs to get to 145 Fahrenheit. The bird needs to get to, like I said, 210, 205, somewhere in there. I'm going to close that down. I used to know those in Fahrenheit. I think the 210 is like 95 degrees, Celsius. I think 210 is like 95 degrees Celsius, and 145 is like 63 or something like that. Just if anybody ever watches and is using Celsius. All right, Grilling with the Good Dogs. We'll be back at it. That salmon's cooking fast. 120 already. Cold day, guys. Very windy stuff. I'm gonna come take a look at this. Sure everything was still going off okay. Put some more love on that salmon real quick. That's the bird. So, seems to be doing good. I'm assuming it's going to take about 4, maybe 5 hours up to. So, it's got a long way to go. You know, it's only at like 63 at the highest temperature. So, still going. Grilling with the good dogs. Keep it rolling. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, well, I did just open it, but when I came out here, it was only at 215. So, set for 225. Low temp. Long way to go. All right. I'll put it in at about 310. It is now 8:10, 5 hours. We are good to pull that bad boy off. And look at that. We're basking in the glow that is that logo. Oh, man. That is just the coolest sign. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, so I'm going to pull this thing off. I got some foil inside ready. We're going to wrap it in the foil and then wrap it in towels. Throw it in the ice chest. So let me get my gloves on, grab this. Next time you see it, it's going to be wrapped up in a towel, go in the ice chest. Grilling with the good dogs. God, that is just awesome. Look at that thing. Kicking out some light, some photon power there. Boom. Grilling with them good dogs. All right, so there it is. Right now it's on its back again. We got the breasts up. That's how we're going to leave it because the bacon's going to sit on there and I want that bacon to just sit on it, act like a skin. So we're going to wrap it in this foil. We got towels set up over there. We got 1 chef, 2 chef, 3 chef. And then it's going to go in the ice chest that's under those towels. So let me get all that set up and I'll show you what it looks like before closing it. Probably open it back up around 10. Cut off a little piece. See what it looks like. And probably taste it. Should be fantastic. Grilling. All right, chefs. On it goes. You really only have to hold it for an hour, but I'm not in a rush. It'll be just fine at 2 hours. Hour and a half-ish. So, I mean, I've held them up to like 6 or 7 hours, and they've come out perfectly fine. That's brisket. I've held it up that long. This bird, like I said, it'll do fine. It's got bacon there. Gonna keep it nice and moist. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. It smelled phenomenal out there. And I didn't use an aromatic wood. I used apple wood. Not very aromatic, but it's wrapped in foil, so I wasn't too worried about it. But I could still smell the bird cooking in there, and it was just terrific. Just terrific. Chef Klein, Chef Cork will come back later. Grilling with the good dog. All right. It's been 2 hours, and it's still as piping hot as when I pulled it out. So start getting this foil off. Breast right here. Legs back here. See what this thing looks like. Try a little bit of it, but plan on saving most of it. Make some stuff out of it. It should be delicious. Absolutely delicious. I would have timed it better if I wanted to eat it for actual dinner tonight. But I got 2 more birds. I wanted to test this out on this one. I'll see how the meat keeps. And then we can do another one for a legitimate dinner one point in time. So let me unwrap this. See how it looks. Grilling with a good dog. Now, I know it doesn't seem like much to look at. If I was going to serve this to people, I would, at this point in time, take it out of here. Put it on just an aluminum tray or something like that. Put some butter on it and throw it back in an oven or the smoker at like 350 for a little while and get a nice crisp out of all that bacon on there. I'm not going to do that today. Maybe I'll do that another time. I'm not going to do that today with this one because, again, I'm just saving most of this meat. But it is phenomenal. Let me see if I can get a good chunk of bacon off here. And you can see that bacon just kind of falls off. Oh, that's good stuff. That is good. All right. Let me cut off a little piece so you can see what it looks like. It's going to be good because that is phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. What do you think, chefs? Let's see if I got a good chunk off of there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Meat looks pretty good in there. That off. Nice little piece. I'll take a little bite out of that. You can see it. Oh. Man, that's good. That's the best bird you'll ever eat, people. So good. So good. All right. Those have been grilling with the good dogs. Like I said, I'm going to take all the meat off the bones. Save that. It goes good with anything. Treat it like steak, okay? If you treat Sandhill Crane and Goose like steak, you're never going to go wrong. Don't try and treat them like turkey or like chicken. That's not how the meat's going to taste. So, Grill with the Good Dogs. This has been fantastic. Hope you'll enjoy it. I got 3 more of these to do, or 2 more to do. Guys, one more thing I wanted to show y'all. I got the Good Dogs out here. This is all the meat right here from the leg and the thigh and everything. It's a lot of meat, okay? I got one of the breasts right here. I got to cut the other one out still. There's a lot of tendon and bones in the legs and thigh. I admit it. It's a lot of work to get this meat out, but it's good meat. It's tasty meat. And if you're going to put in the effort and work to hunt and harvest an animal, why not use every bit of it that you can? I mean, that's my personal outlook on it. That's why I like trying to use as much of it as possible. So that's why I do it. I like to get the whole animal. This is still good meat. This is fantastic. So good. But yeah, just want to show y'all that's how much meat you can get out of the legs. And that's the breast, and then you got the other one right there. Grilling with the Good Dogs. Thanks again. Making some breakfast. I wanted to show y'all, you might say, okay, now that I saved all this leg meat, what am I going to do with it? One of my favorite things is to make an omelet out of it. So I got some eggs, mushroom, shallot, some spinach. I want to show you something with the spinach because the Red Dragon showed me this, and it has prolonged the life of the spinach in the fridge tenfold. And usually, they come in a big box like this, and I'm the only one who really eats it. So a lot of times they'll get kind of like slimy, and that's not good. But the trick is, you see there's a paper towel in there. You get a paper towel, you put it on top, and when you put it back in the fridge, you store it like that to where the paper towel is down. The Red Dragon showed me that. It has been working great. I love it. So let me get all this diced up, and I'll show you what we'll do with it. Grilling with the Good Dogs. All right, got some butter getting ready on the low heat. First thing I like to do is the onions and the meat. It's all nice and diced and chopped up. I personally like my mushrooms a little raw, closer to raw than like cooked. So they're going to go in the same time with the spinach. Not going to cook as long. These 2 are going to go in the pan. Chop these up. Put these in once these 2 have kind of mixed a little bit with the butter. So the butter's melting. I'm going to throw those 2 in there and get these 2 chopped up. Maybe I'll chop up this little Klein bear too. Kidding, totally kidding. Love you, Klein. All right, that's been cooking for a little while together. It's time to throw in the mushroom and chopped spinach. I'm only gonna let that sit together and mix it around a little bit for not even a minute, like maybe half a minute. And then I'm gonna crack the eggs in there just over top of it, mix them all around, and you're done. I'll probably show you a finished product. I might put it on some sourdough or something, but yeah. It's not really about this. Just wanted to show you something you could do with some of the leftover meat, like from the legs, if you want to keep them, but you don't know what to do with them. So it's good stuff right there. The chefs approve. I'll show you a finished product here. We just wrapped this up on the yogurt video, but I'm going to take a bite of this Sandhill Crane omelet sandwich. Every time it's so good. Try that. The shallots are amazing. The spinach, the mushroom, everything. Everything. Chef Klein approves. I approve. Chef Korg approves. This logo is approved. So try it out. Tell your friends that you learned it on Grilling with the Good Dogs. Hosted by me, the Fat Dad. Hey guys, it's me, the Fat Dad. Just want to let y'all know, I hope y'all are enjoying the videos here on YouTube. But if you want to see more, we actually have a Snapchat where you'll see a lot more of the uncut stuff. The final product is what ended up on YouTube, but a lot of bloopers, mistakes, and experiments happen on Snapchat, so check us out there. You can find that on our Instagram page, where if you follow our Instagram, you'll see candid pictures of the dogs, throwback pictures, and a little bit about each one of the recipes that we put up here on YouTube. So give that a try. That's Grilling with the Good Dogs on Instagram. Hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching the videos. Hey guys, it's me, the Fat Dad. Just want to let y'all know, I hope y'all are enjoying the videos here on YouTube, but if you want to see more, we actually have a Snapchat where you'll see a lot more of the uncut stuff. The final product is what ended up on YouTube, but a lot of bloopers, mistakes, and experiments happen on Snapchat, so check us out there. You can find that on our Instagram page, where if you follow our Instagram, you'll see candid pictures of the dogs, throwback pictures, and a little bit about each one of the recipes that we put up here on YouTube. So give that a try. That's Grilling with the Good Dogs on Instagram. Hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching the videos.